I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about Shinedown's lead singer Brett Smith discusses Phil Anselmo controversy. Quote, we should allow people to grow from their mistakes. Pantera were recently dropped from a couple of festivals in Germany, very important to mention that, in Germany, due to Phil Anselmo's controversial actions in the past and were replaced by Foo Fighters. Shinedown's lead singer Brett Smith spoke about the matter during a recent interview and expressed that people should be allowed to learn from their mistakes. Smith touched on the subject during a new episode of Not Fix, Talk Tommy podcast after host Joshua Tomey noted that someone recently called him a casual racist. Wow. For being a fan of Pantera, the Shinedown singer mentioned the German festivals that dropped the band and then reminisced on the Dime Bass incident in 2016 where Phil Anselmo threw up a Nazi salute. Wow. The reality is that Phil, when that happened, he addressed it to the best of his ability. Most people, I believe, when he addressed it, believe that he was being sincere. Smith recalled, believe me, man, I'll be honest with you, I was someone that when I saw the video, the way that it was presented, it's not good. It's not. The fact of the matter is, the way that I see these types of things, how are you going to grow if there's a constant level of just giving no one an opportunity to say they made a mistake, that they genuinely made a mistake? That's what, let me get this out of here. That's what Mr. Smith was saying about Anselmo. Smith brought up that Phil Anselmo eventually addressed the situation and denied that he ever support anything related to white supremacy, but added that a lot of people called BS on his apology. There's going to be certain people, because you also don't know how they were raised, how they were brought up, and how they're going to feel about that. And that's why it's called society. The rockers stress that even as society moves past certain things that have happened, that people don't forget what happened, so that those same occurrences and mistakes aren't repeated again. I think in a lot of ways, music is medicine. And I know a lot of people have been waiting for Pantera for a long time and the defiance of that music. Another thing people should think about is that Pantera's music. I know that for a fact. I'm just not gonna read that part. Okay. Now listen. This is an interesting. This is an interesting story. I don't know what Shinedown, what his relationship is. Brett Smith, what his relationship is with Phil Anselmo. But we do have to mention the very important thing I have to mention when I cover this story is that Pantera, they were scheduled to perform two concerts, music festivals in Germany, right? Now, listen, I don't know if it's a law. I don't know if it's a rule. I'm assuming that it's maybe like a law or an unwritten rule, but Nazism in Germany is not something to play around with. Yes, in America, if you have a swastika tattoo and you got in jail and you reformed, we forgive you, right? We can forgive you for that, stuff like that. Americans, we forgive you. People get second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth. Like, you're going to get many more opportunities. I do not believe Pantera has been banned from any concert in America or anywhere else. But it's extremely important to know that the only two concerts that Pantera has been banned from were in Germany, right? I don't know if it's a rule, I don't know if it's a law, but they don't play around with Nazism at all, right? So they cannot have anyone who promotes Nazism has ever done anything with Nazism or whatever. Maybe they do forgive people and allow it. Maybe that's true. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm just assuming that obviously in Germany the rules for Nazism is way different and the laws are way different than America. So that's the thing I would say. Obviously, what Phil Anselmo did in 2016 was completely disgusting. I mean, the thing I always say about Nazism and people is just that doesn't seem to understand that what Phil Anselmo did, doing the Sieg Heil, the Nazi salute. Phil Anselmo, if he was alive during during the time of Nazi Germany, they would have killed him too, right? Like he wouldn't have passed the test. He wouldn't have been a Nazi, right? So everyone who claims to be a Nazi or support Nazism, they would have taken you out too. That's the first thing I want to say about that. The second thing I want to say about that is obviously this happened in 2016. So this was not Phil Anselmo with Pantera. This was not Phil Anselmo with Pantera. Phil Anselmo was, at that point, he was the lead singer of a band called Down. So the band Pantera, definitely, with Phil Anselmo being the lead singer, I don't know if the rule was, hey, the entire band is banned, or is it just Phil Anselmo? I'm assuming it would just be Phil Anselmo because, like I said, none of the members of the current iteration of Pantera were there for that incident. They had nothing to do with the incident at all. So Phil Anselmo was basically got banned from Germany, but they banned the entire band because I'm assuming that they're not gonna, do a new lead singer for Pantera. But that's basically the story. This is a festival in Germany. Now, I don't disagree with Shinedown's singer Brett Smith's opinion at all. He's right. This is America, right? In America, we do give second chances. We give third chances, fourth chances. If you do something and you say you're sorry, you regret it, and you don't repeat that behavior, then we do, some people are going to remind you, and of course, some people are never going to forgive you, as they should, that's their thing. But, the majority of people in America have basically forgiven him. I don't think Phil Anselmo has done anything close to that type of disgusting behavior since then. So, it happened in, almost 8 years ago? Right, it happened a very long time ago. This is not hanging around his head. People don't even ask him about this in current interviews. So, I would agree with Brett Smith that we do have to give people second chances, and we do have to grow from our mistakes, because we all make mistakes. We all want to be forgiven. We all want to say, when we're sorry. We want to also show that we're sorry. We want to be given that opportunity to be forgiven. Now, my personal opinion about Phil Anselmo, do I forgive him or anything? I don't really know what I could say about that. I would just say that, I was a fan of Superjoint Ritual. That was a pretty good band. I was a fan of that band. I believe that happened after 2016. So, will I personally go to see a Pantera concert? That's a good question. I'm going to have to leave that up to you. I'm just going to stay out of it. Let me know your opinion of this story. Do you agree with Germany for banning Pantera because of Phil Anselmo's Nazism action in 2016? Or do you think that they should move on from it and he shouldn't be banned? Pantera shouldn't be banned in Germany. They shouldn't be banned in America. But like I said, I cannot stress this enough. This was 2 festivals in Germany, not in America, not in France, not in the UK, just in Germany. In Germany. I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about Shinedown's lead singer Brett Smith discusses Phil Anselmo's controversy. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.